All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and try to redeploy everything. I'm not going to redeploy everything. I'm not going to replace everything because if I run a Terraform apply, it's going to replace all the instances, and that's not what we want to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab the script, I'm going to have to do something that I'm going to have to do this a different way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to run the playbook myself manually because I don't want Terraform to go ahead and destroy everything. I know this is not a Ansible playbook video, but hey, I'm going to have to do it. So let's go ahead and try this. Go here, Ansible playbook, and I'm gonna do the -i. I need to tell it what my host file is. Let me go back to here. Go into my vars, scroll down to here, grab this, copy, paste here, and then I want to go ahead and grab the playbook, go here, copy, and paste that there. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm running an Ansible playbook. I'm just running Ansible individually by itself. So I want to go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit this, and what it'll go ahead and it'll collect information from our machines, and it'll start checking to make sure everything's okay. Okay, so it says all the machines are okay. Huh. Okay, so it says all the machines are okay. So what's going on? Well, if all the machines are fine, then that's good. That means that they just basically was taking a long time to deploy. So, okay, so something changed. Just getting the IPs. Okay, so they didn't change private IPs. So it changed two things. All right. So let's go back to our AWS environment and let's check. Come on, we already had these ones that were already deployed before, and those are still running just fine. Let's go to this one right here that wasn't working, and now that one's working now. All right, so now let's go back. Now let's try to go to each and every one. So we see that now each and every one is working. It's just the fact that for some reason, while Terraform was deploying, it you probably overutilized a lot of the resources on my machine. And then, but just going back and rerunning Ansible by itself resolved our problem. That's great. So that shows that all the machines in here may, possibly may be running. So we already checked out a few of them, but the main thing is we went and solved our problem that we were having. We didn't, you know, I didn't just pause the video and yeah, let me go ahead and figure it out. You basically saw me resolve this in right now in real time because I had to keep having to pause and stop the video and unpause, stop the video and unpause. But that's pretty much what you just saw me do. It's pretty much just resolve this right here on full time, right, real time. Uh, so so right now that's a lesson learned for me is when running Terraform. Well, actually, I see that there's a limitation to my virtual machine, and that because it utilized a lot of RAM memory, a lot of memory on my machine to try to push all that stuff out. So that's pretty much my fault, right there. So that's a lesson learned for all of us. But the best thing about it is you saw how just by going in here and just making a few changes, we were able to fix everything that was going on with our ec2 instance, especially the one that wasn't working. So we see all of them are working, and all these are different IP addresses that I've tried so far. Let me put them up. I'm trying to keep them all in order, though. Actually, let me just do that. Well, actually, we pretty much got them all in order, pretty much. But yeah, I'm not going to check all of them though, because we kind of figured that we saw that Ansible pretty much just told us everything was ready. So, but the one thing that I just wanted to get out of this video was the fact that I wanted to try something for myself. That's the reason why I went into Terraform itself. It did, and you see it did make some changes. But not sure what change did it make, but it just probably showed that those instances were still trying to deploy and was still in the middle of deploying. So that's a issue that's my fault right there. But you see, I wanted to test something out, and I haven't tested out before this video and seeing if I could have Ansible deploy to 12 instances at a time. The answer is yes, I can. But, well, the answer, like I said, is yes. But the issue is I utilize a lot of resources that was on my virtual machine that I allocated to this virtual machine. So that's good. It was a test for my, it was a, I basically tested right during this video series. So it's good for you guys, but and also good for me as well. So other than that, I thank you guys for taking the time to look at this series on both scripts. Right now, I'm pretty much done with doing projects on EC2s and virtual machines. I know I haven't done anything on the Azure side yet, showed anything on the Azure side. I will show the Azure side probably in another video, probably a couple weeks or so. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with EC2s and virtual machines at the moment because both Azure and AWS, my code is pretty much the same. Only difference is whatever parameters that are being used for both AWS and Azure. I just changed those around. That's it. But other than that, I thank you for taking time to look at this video series, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace.